the previous question's answer. So the question that was asked was, what is the power of the lens that is used in indirect ophthalmoscopy, your IDO? Now, first of all, what is your indirect ophthalmoscopy? The one which we have a headband and you have a lens in the hand and you do it at 1 arm's working distance from the patient. Okay, so 5 points I will teach you. So very important, both in your NEET PG exam or your next exam or your Viva OC. All right, so this indirect ophthalmoscopy is a binocular instrument. So point number 1, it is a binocular instrument. So when you wear the headband, so you see through both the eyes. So the moment you see through both the eyes, there is stereopsis. And what is stereopsis? Stereopsis is depth perception. All right, an indirect ophthalmoscope has a wide field of view, which we have discussed in the previous discussion. So you can see up to the ora serrata. So how wide a field? It's going to be 8 disc diopter. That is the field of view. Okay, 8 DD, that is the field of view. So you can see up to the ora serrata. All right. Now, talking about the image that is formed. Now, the image is real and inverted. Yes, it is real and inverted and also laterally reversed. So everything is ulta pulta when you see on indirect ophthalmoscopy, and you have to mentally keep reversing it, right? So that is about the image. So what is the lens, which was actually the question? So the lens could be a plus 20 diopter lens, which we most commonly use, or we can also use a plus 28D. So especially people who do ROP, we use a plus 28D lens. So most commonly plus 20D lens. So please remember, some of you had replied to me saying, ma'am, is it C or D? Because I had given you a plus 20D and a minus 20D. So it's a plus 20 diopter lens. So it can be an aspheric lens, it can be a plano-convex lens or a biconvex lens. So usually what we use is either an aspheric lens and it's a plano-convex lens. All right. So it is a plus 20 diopter lens, which is most commonly used. All right. Now, the last thing is, what is the working distance of this indirect ophthalmoscope? So we are at an arm's distance, 1 arm distance, and the lens is held around 2 inches from the patient's eye, but from my examiner's eye and the lens, it is 1 arm's working distance. All right. Now, one extra point, more than the 5th point, one extra point, where is the image actually formed? So this real inverted image that I'm talking about, where is it formed? Between the lens and the examiner's eye. Okay, it is between the lens and the examiner's eye. So that is important when we talk in terms of postgraduates. The optics of indirect ophthalmoscopy is very important. All right, so these are the 5 take-home points. So what are 5 take-home points? Again, let's go through it. The instrument itself, the IDO or indirect ophthalmoscope, is a binocular instrument. So definitely you're going to have stereopsis, that is depth perception. What is the field of view? 8 disc diopter, that is it extends up to, you can see, up to the ora serrata. And then the image, which is real and inverted and laterally also reversed, and of course it is magnified, usually around 3x if you're using a 20 diopter lens. Now, what lens? Most commonly plus 20D, sometimes even a plus 28 diopter lens we can use. And what is the working distance? You are at an arm's distance from the patient. All right, so this is about indirect ophthalmoscopy and the answer to the previous question. All right, if you have any questions, you can post it either in the post where I had posted the question or the discussion here. All right, so see you in the next discussion, guys. Bye bye.